What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage, and it is around that time. So I am on the way right now to pick up something special, something supercharged, but not something Mopar. Are you laughing? You want me to fan you with the...
Yes.
Does it smell like cocaine?
Oh, damn.
Let me see if I... No buzz. Damn it. So what is up, guys? Welcome all back to TK's Garage. And yeah, been a long day. Between all of the fun stuff with Tobin and everything else and all the other videos we've been creating, helping people out, I've got away from, doing what we do here, and that's, picking up cars, changing stuff with cars, getting stuff done. And I had an opportunity to pick up a slightly neglected Cadillac STS V. Yes, V for fuck around and find out. So what I am looking forward to with this car is getting it back to its former glory. It's got some scratches and stuff on the hood. I'm hoping I can compound a lot of that stuff out, and if not, it's going to get a fresh dope ass wrap.
At the next light, turn right.
It's going to get some much needed mechanical maintenance and stuff, as you know what we do out here. We're gonna run the codes on it, find everything that it needs. I know it's gonna need rear tires sooner than later, and a couple of other things. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into it and see what she looks like. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in to the Caddy. Now, they did make me aware of a couple of different things that have been done on this Cadillac, namely the instrument cluster change and a couple of other issues, but we're getting into some of our first driving with it now. No check engine light, definitely a little sloppy in the steering, but that's a common issue with these cars. The airbag light, another common issue with these cars. I know about that from the STS V that I owned. I'm going to do a video on how to fix that. I am hearing a loud whirring, and I'm going to... Yeah, I think I have a bad wheel hub on the left front. Luckily for me, the left front, the wheel hubs are pretty cheap. You could buy a couple from Moog. It's really jacking it up, taking the wheels off, taking the brakes off, taking the calipers off, just taking off the steering knuckle, replacing the hub and keeping it moving. It shouldn't be anything severely hard to work on with this car. The biggest issues on these, the thing that scared me about North Stars in general, especially a 4.6 like this, with boost, is the what do you call it? The head gasket issues. Sorry, I was losing my train of thought listening to the car for a minute. But anyways, we'll take a look at her in the garage when we get her home here shortly. Did come with a full tank of gas. I mean, that's a win, right? Only 200 miles of range on almost a full tank of gas. That means this thing is a dog on fuel. You can see the temperature gauge looks really good. Nothing crazy there. Nav works. Everything in here seems to work. AC works. We got a sunroof. She's good for what it is, right? Definitely good for what it is. That's all I can, say. I'm happy with what it is, But anyways, what we're going to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and get this thing to the house, and then I'll do a follow-up with you, and I'll let you know what's next. Hey, we're in the rain. The wipers work. What a shocker. Not bad. Wow. All right, guys. So obviously, the Cadillac made it home. There are some definite issues I'm going to have to address on this car fairly quickly. Let me get the other light so you guys get a better look at what we're talking about here. Let me see here. Ooh. All right. So if you look here, there are some significant scratches on the hood of this car. This thing is by no means perfect, okay? Mechanically, she's pretty sound. Now, the tires and stuff on this, you can see there's a little dry rot there between the treads. So definitely probably going to have to get 4 tires all the way around. I'll tell you why. This fender, I'm going to have to figure out what's up with this. If anybody knows anything about these, if these just pop out or pop in, let me know. And then, let's see. Yeah, you can see this is kind of wrapped, right? This is how they blacked out everything. And we're going to try to keep that same thing. I mean, I'm not dumb. She's going to need paint work. She's going to need a few things for sure. Least of all, definitely that rear bushing for the rear end, which is a common issue in these cars, because she definitely gets squirrely. Part of that could be these tires. Now, there are Michelin Pilot Super Sports on here, but look at that. Oh, those tires. Ouch. So, rims are good, though. I think with a fresh set of rubber on her and a couple of other things, she'll be fine. Interior, like I said, this car is pretty much immaculate. I'll show you guys that here in just a second. Let's get that done. All right, so you guys can see the interior is not really tore up. She definitely needs to be detailed, you know, like with the carpet and stuff. Definitely was a smoker in here, so I'm going to hope I can Febreze and ozone the crap out of that to get that smell out. But overall, she's in fairly good shape. I mean, that interior is very, very clean, guys. Now, I have to figure out how to do the settings so the seat stops going up like a dumbass. I'm sure that's something in the center console that I'll have to figure out or deal with. But overall, you know, the doors all open and close. They're all fairly clean. The seats are all nice. They're not all tore up. She's in really, really good shape for what we paid for it. And you can see the trunk in here. She's pretty much empty. We got this. What is this? Uh-oh. Power steering fluid. Stop leak. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign. Oh, we got some kind of fuse panel thing here. Oh. I'm assuming somebody that was a server had this car at one point. Paris for men, huh? Anything else in here that might be a concern? Like, is there anything else in here that might be a problem to have if I drive this car? Doesn't look like it. But looks like she had a full-size spare at one point. Now it's just pretty much an empty trunk. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's for the latch. All right, cool. Overall, I really can't complain with what we got. I did get a... Uh-oh. Is that loose? Looks that way. I have to turn the light on again here real quick. Boop, boop. Oh, look at that. Better lighting. Makes a big difference, huh? I'm going to have to definitely tighten this down. Let me see if that's something I can get to through here. Huh. So it basically screws in here. There's a gasket right there for that one. But I'm willing to bet I can 3M tape that down BMW style, because it's only loose on this side. We should be good. Tail lights work. This long light bar back here works. She's pretty good. Somebody did debadge it. There's no badges anywhere on the car, so we're gonna have to order those. I'm not gonna put badges back on the car until the body work is done. But first things first is the mechanical work. So we'll take a look, see if we see any power steering leaks. I'll try to address those. We'll address the wheel bearing issues, which I'll just replace both in the front, should handle that. Tires, I'll start getting together a count on how much it's going to cost to get this thing where we want it. But yeah, there it is, guys. You guys getting a first look at it. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. We got a lot more stuff. Oh, and if you wondered why I bought an American muscle car, it's for one reason: Power Tour. That's it. So if you wanted to know, and I know someone's going to say, oh, TK, you're just going to be petty. Of course. But of course. Let me know what we should name the black Cadillac. I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly we should name this one. I have some ideas. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. With that said, guys, that's going to do it for me. Title here in hand. I got to go get all my appropriate paperwork done as a dealer so I can transfer this title over to the company. And then we're going to get to work on that. I don't have a lot of time to get this where I want it, to where I know I can bust down quarters quickly. But I think they call these things Hellcat killers for a reason. Literally on the way home, I literally had a scat pack messing with me, and I just got on the throttle one time and he heard that thing go, Wah! And he was like, oh no, nope. So it will be interesting to see. It will be definitely interesting to see how we're able to get this thing together. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below, and stay tuned. I am looking forward to all the content we do on this car.
Perfect.